you guys know each other?
Well, we've been together since the absolute beginning. I think we're best friends. We're partners in business, and I think biggest part obviously twin brothers, but 20 minutes older. But Brad will never let that 20 minutes go since I kicked him out of the womb. My name's Bradley Mockford, and I'm a farmer. That's become a little bit more evolved into more of a businessman. I'm Shaun Mockford. My role more and my passion and pleasure on the farm is doing the breeding and the genetic sort of role. We're now the third generation on the farm at the moment, and hopefully not the last. There's certainly, I think, enough space on the farms that we have now for all 10 grandchildren. Some of the fondest memories growing up on the farm, I think, was just the adventures. So we were happy to just go on foot and explore, and jumping off the roof and pretending to be daredevils. And you do look back and wonder how we managed to get through it.
Having twins was not that easy, Shaun, you must remember that.
You didn't ask for a boring life, did you? My dad, as a farmer, I would say, is extremely practical, first and foremost. Just about every day you're solving certain problems. And if you don't have a good practical head on you, you're going to battle. My dad has also done quite a tremendous amount for the industry itself. If I think about my dad, I think it's just an incredible leader. He's served back in the days for the premier pork producers, and then later on as chairman of SAPPO as well. I think he's always had the best interest for all the farmers.
We started with the listeriosis. We all started saying we've got to do something. We've got to do something. We can't be in a situation where we can't sell our pork. But things have changed since then. That's when you came up with different ideas and things to start marketing our pork. And I think hopefully that's going to go from strength to strength.
I certainly knew that I just wanted to be like Dad. He was always the hero in the family. So some way I had to get back to the farm and make sure that I could add value to the farm.
We know it's an interesting product and a tasty product, but we're trying to get it into the households at a better price. And I think that's what counts. After a lot of setbacks at Mockford Pork, when I see what he's developed and how fast it's grown, of course I'm proud of Brad and what he's achieved.
We really couldn't be where we are now without our valuable staff members, managers, and I think they've all become part of the family. Last weekend at the shop, I had 3 customers come and say to me, one after the other, how they've changed so much now that the Flying Pig has been around. They hardly ever eat beef or lamb anymore. It's just pork, 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 because there is so much on to offer. It's so nice hearing one of the ladies just say, thank you so much for making pork biltong, because now she can actually eat biltong, because she couldn't eat red meat for some reason. I think we're seeing the versatility. I think we've always known it's there, but it hasn't really got out to the public enough.
I think, Shaun, you learn as you go along. Remember, my father was the boss, if you like, and he was a one-man leader. And when I joined him, it was him and I. We ran the show. In actual fact, my mother used to deliver the pigs. She had the license for the 10-ton truck. So I've grown in my leadership skills over the years, and I've become to realize that you need to be a team player and you need to trust people.
We're still a family farm. We put a lot of effort and conscious effort into actually the welfare of farming. I mean, we all know that they're going to end up like bacon, but we want them to sort of have a good life along the way. For us as farmers, we realize the impact that we have on the land. We make sure that it is conservative and it is sustainable. And I don't think we're really just doing it for ourselves. So we have to make sure that whatever farm we hand over is in a good state.
My father was quite a go-getter, and he grew the business already while I was on the farm. In those days, we didn't have the giraffe and the kudu and the impala. If he was to be able to appear, I think he would appreciate the way the business has grown. And I think for him that would have been fantastic. He was first generation here. I'm second generation here. You guys are third generation here. And the grandchildren now, and there's 10 of them, are actually fourth generation. Yeah, my father would be really pleased to be standing here looking at it all.
Yeah, I think he's looking down on us, enjoying this.